Hello, everyone, and welcome to Chat versus Everything. This is our first episode, and so we're going to be kind of working through some of the kinks and introducing you guys to what we plan on doing. What's up?
You're echoing.
I have an echo? How bad? Oh, there we go. How's that? Perfect. All right. I guess I should play our little intro song here. We got like a little jingle.
It's all in the reflexes.
All right, let's rock and roll. It's all in the reflexes. It's all in the rolls, really, if you think about it. For the people who are new or just trying to figure out what this is all about, essentially the name of the game is, this is going to be a D&D game where we play with the chat, essentially. And the chat's going to play a character in the game. The intention of this game is to build the characters, so we were going to invite everyone to help us come up with some ideas for what race you want to play and put together the stats, and we can kind of play a little bit and maybe get it going for next game. Exactly. So, to introduce you guys, I'm Frank, this is Grindbox. We've been playing D&D together for, what is it, like a year now? A year and a month, yeah, and we've both been playing for a while now. I had a big hiatus. I used to play 3, and but this is my first time playing 5e in the last year. Oh shit, they can't hear you? Speak again.
Phone.
How's that?
I have
Is
not
that better?
said much, no.
All right, you're good. You're good.
You can hear me? Fantastic. Cool. First of all, thank you, Kevin. Second, I've been playing D&D since I was about 12 years old, so that's 21 years of experience on and off. Really love the collective creative game that it is. 5e is pretty good because it is very noob friendly. They've simplified a lot of the things. A lot fewer systems to memorize. Things are simplified with advantage and proficiency bonuses.
Yep. I found it pretty streamlined, honestly. Like the games that we've been playing, I've been having a lot of. The flow's been pretty good. Like I wasn't feeling like we were getting bogged down too much in combat, which I find can be sometimes the deciding factor on whether I get.
The one weird thing about the D20 system is it always kind of comes back to stats. You're always aware that it's like a game. It's got very gamey systems, but it is based on a war game from way back when called Chainmail.
Interesting.
So you can kind of see its roots in that regard.
Awesome. Want to thank everyone for hopping on the Discord server and supporting us there. Appreciate it, you guys. As per usual, we're going to leave a lot of this open to your guidance. So if you guys have input, please feel free to hop over to the Discord and let us know what you want to do, or what you'd like to see your character do, I should say. And we're going to do our best to integrate the good ideas. I should note, we're also going to have a giveaway tonight. So get your suggestions ready, because the best suggestion is going to win an albumin. If that's not exciting enough, I don't know what to say, but I think we're in for a pretty exciting show in that regard.
Yeah, it's a good reason to listen to us babble on for an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make some dice to give away and stuff too in the future. So we'll try to keep it spicy in that regard and reward you guys for coming out and sharing your input with us. Oh yeah, where is Aiden? Someone ping Aiden. All right.
What the hell?
Grind, would you like to take it away with our introduction to character building?
Yeah. So first day of any good session, You spend building characters, figuring out how your characters interact with each other. How did your characters meet? Finding a party with good synergy. We don't really have the luxury of 4 or 5 other people here, so we're going to collectively roll a character ourselves. The first thing we got to choose is the character's race.
That's a very good question.
So,
you guys
we'll
ready
put
for
a-
this?
We're going to stick to some like pretty basic stuff, by the book 5e stuff. I don't really feel like balancing out any homebrew content or anything like that, but we are open to suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
You can go ahead and type the number of what you think is best in chat, and we'll take
Yep.
the most popular vote.
We got one for dwarf. I was seeing that people were pretty hyped on that. What was it? It was a dwarf they were suggesting earlier.
Like a dwarf rogue, I think I saw.
It was
in
a
the
dwarf
Discord.
rogue. Yeah, that's right. It was
Acrobatic rogue.
an agile barrel. I think was the best description I heard.
You really can't go wrong with dwarf.
Personally, I played half elf recently, and I played. Well, we don't have Aarakocra on there. I don't know. That might break the game a little bit.
I don't want to balance flying characters. I've had them before. It's hard enough.
Twitch chat flies home to roost.
Yeah, here's an interesting challenge. Oh, by the way, one of your characters can fly forever.
I try to keep my flying to the minimum in that regard, just because I don't want to like ruin things. But
I would say if we get really specific about flying mechanics, since you can't hover, you probably need to have like X amount of space to be able to fly.
it's a good point. So like no
But
indoor
5e
flying,
simplifies a whole bunch of stuff.
and it can go almost too simple in some ways in that regard. It's because you almost want some nuance. Like aspects of I liked from 3 were that they had angles on things, like you would calculate the angle that something would fly at, and I kind of missed that a little bit in 5e. Like projectiles would fly at, you could have like angles, deflections, and then it would deflect. Yeah, that's something.
Cover and half cover used to be a big thing. Quarter cover.
Yeah.
Flanking was a lot more specific as to which direction your character was facing. Some of that stuff I don't miss because it just kind of slowed things down to a slog. People start arguing about mechanics. Stands in the way of a good story.
I agree.
So it looks pretty overwhelming that we're gonna have a dwarf character as our number 1 character.
I'm gonna leave it open for 30 more seconds. Once our time hits 3 minutes, I'll close it, and then we can go.
Just type the number in chat and then
type the number in chat, you guys. Someone's got to have some feelings about this. It'll gauge everything you do. Well, not really, but it looks like dwarf's taking the lead here, though. All right, we're done. We're a dwarf, you guys.
Yeah. Well, we got a follow up question to that. Are we going to be a hill dwarf or a mountain dwarf? It's your sub race. There's 2 types. The mountain dwarf is a strong and hardy dwarf, accustomed to a life in rugged terrain. Probably on the tall side for a dwarf, with a tendency towards lighter coloration.
Yeah. Is there a dwarf without a beard? Is there like a bald, like bearded?
I'm not going to say there aren't any.
But why would you ever want to be one? No. What is a hill dwarf?
A hill dwarf is a dwarf with keen senses, deep intuition, and remarkable resilience. Otherwise known as gold dwarves in Faerun. In the mighty southern kingdoms, they are called hill dwarves.
Interesting.
Bold and hardy, known as skilled warriors, miners, and workers of metal and stone.
So they're subtly different then.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna close this up. It looks
like we're a mountain dwarf.
Mountain dwarf it is, you guys. Excellent.
Right,
Thanks for the input.
That grants us access to dwarven resilience, granting us advantage on saving throws against poison. Dwarven combat training, proficiency with battle axe, hand axe, light hammer, and warhammer. A tool proficiency of our choice: smith tools, brewer's tools, or mason's tools. Dwarves are also proficient in stone cutting. Whenever they make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, they're considered proficient in the skill and add double their proficiency bonus instead if they're already proficient. And a bonus proficiency with light and medium armor. which is pretty big for any light armored classes or no armored classes.
Yeah, that's huge. I guess their beard entangles the weapon.
All right.
Okay, I got our class questionnaire set up now too, so we can always do that when you're ready.
Cool. The next question I have, as soon as my window starts to cooperate, there we go. What should our dwarven artisans' tool proficiency be? Brewers, masons, or smiths' tools? So brewer supplies, masons' tools, or smiths' tools.
Let me just reset my poll here. I'm just getting this sorted out here. It was, what was the question? What type of supplies?
Tool proficiency we're going to pick due to our racial bonus.
And then we had brewer's supplies. What else is there? What were the other tool proficiencies that we had in there? Smiths?
Yeah, brewer supplies, masons' tools, and
Yeah, that's right.
smiths' tools.
All right, thank you. All right, the poll's up, you guys. Brewers. I mean, who would have... I mean, I don't even know why we're bringing this to the table. We should have put growers' supplies in there because I think that rings a little more true.
Mm.
Can't grow anything underground! It's too much soil, not enough light.
I'm sure the dwarves had some sort of art, like method of funneling light down through the mountain into their crops.
Glowing mushrooms. The age-old one. All right, you guys, we're going to close this one at 1 minute.
At hindsight, you know, you should have just picked brewer's tools. I don't think I had to ask.
Yeah.
But the whole nature of this is that it's collaborative.
That's the thing. All right. We're a drunkard. Excellent, you guys.
Cool.
Gonna be rolling some barrels. Wow,
Next, select our class.
I didn't save it. I'm gonna have to like rethink how I'm doing this polling because, well, I guess after our first character creation, it's not gonna be as bad. I just have to type fast.
No, well, we can have a template. I'm not afraid to pull the trigger when it comes to killing a character.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. We don't know if we're going to have to do this again right away.
Semi-regular is what I presume.
I would agree, yeah. All right, you guys, you ready for this? The poll's going up. I'm going to actually add a bit of height onto this.
Now, in your average D&D game, usually it takes an hour for people to even show up. We're 13 minutes in, we're already picking a class. This is not your traditional Dungeons & Dragons experience. Usually you got to wait for at least 4 or 5 people to show up late.
Everyone's got their like random thing, right? Yeah. I've been really stoked on our games because everyone's been so reliable.
I know. In the first few games, I was the late one. I'm like, what?
What is going on? What's up, Lise?
Are we adjusting the stats after?
Yeah, we'll adjust our stats after we pick our class.
Yeah.
I figure the way we're going to do that, we'll roll 4d6 minus the lowest, do that 6 times, and then we can vote on how we're going to, which one should be the top class or top attribute, and then go from there.
Oh, shit. We're neck and neck. Oh, we're getting some votes in, you guys. Nice. This is exciting. I'm going to leave it open till 2 minutes just so we can get the final votes. And I think we might have gotten all of them in, though, with 8.
Yeah, I think this is an important one.
This is a really important one. All the people who join this stream at a later date are going to be like, fuck, I wish I hadn't missed that. They won't get introduced to my gumshoe character either. She, meh.
There's chances. We'll get an opportunity to bring out your gumshoe character.
My best friend's a dwarf, see? He's nimble with his fingers. All right. We're at 2 minutes. It looks like it's a rogue. Holy shit.
Cool. I'm
Whoever
not
called
surprised
that.
there. I think that was a little premeditated in the Discord chat, but that's okay.
That's the whole point
Rogue's
in
a
the
good
Discord.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is a good choice. I'm
I
liking
do
this,
like
you
there
guys.
being some spontaneity and more randomness,
Mhm.
but I think a rogue is a good start for us because it's relatively simple. It's not going to take a lot of work to make us extra work to have his character sheet set up and everyone understanding what his skills do. So,
Yes.
as a rogue, you start out with expertise. You choose 2 skill proficiencies, or one of your skill proficiencies, and your proficiency with thieves' tools, and your proficiency bonus for that is doubled in any ability check that you make that uses either one of the chosen proficiencies.
Excellent.
You also have the classic sneak attack, formerly known as backstab. You know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature that you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy that enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. The amount of extra damage increases as you gain levels in this class. You also know Thieves' Cant, which is a secret mix of dialect, jargon, and code that allows you to hide messages in seemingly normal conversation. Only other rogues will know Thieves' Cant.
Interesting. Interesting. That's kind of fun. Are we
Yeah.
gonna vote on skill proficiencies?
Yeah, so let's see here. Your proficiencies. Let me just shot it to you so I have a little bit of speed there.
Thank you.
Oh.
Are we just
Let me
gonna
just
do
edit
all
that
like
too.
the acrobatics, animal, arcana stuff?
Rogues get specific ones.
Yeah,
So
I
you
was
get
wondering. Yeah, that's right.
acrobatics, athletics, deception, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand.
Wait, can you send those to me so I can add these in here?
Yes, I would love to.
Thank you. I mean, I figure he's going to be very acrobatic with a tiny bit of intimidation, maybe because he's a drunk.
Not a bad choice. So we can we'll put up the list and then we'll just take the top 4.
Perfect. Thank you. Insight. Sorry about this, you guys. It's taking a little while.
Stream is experimental in nature. Thanks for your patience.
All right, it's going up.
Hey, history is a good skill, man. You get to listen to us talk about the world. History is an even better skill to take now that Google exists. Back in the day, DMs typically didn't know much about the world they were in, so there wasn't really much to glean from the skill.
That's a good point, actually. And honestly, I oftentimes will take history, especially with my wizards and stuff, and I've been happy with it at times. You know, it is handy occasionally.
It's a fun skill if you already know a lot about the setting in the game.
Yeah. We're taking top 3, was it?
Top 4.
Top 4. Uh-oh. We're gonna need an extra vote, or we're just gonna have to pick one, I guess.
Yeah, if there's no 4th, we'll just take stealth as the last one because I feel like that'd be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Perception is pretty good. That's a good one. Gonna be a flying deceiver by the looks of it.
Everyone's going for sleight of hand. I guess stealth will just give him as a given. And we'll take the other 3. Flying Dwarfman. They call me Dwarf. Don't say it. Don't wear it out. All right. I'm going to close this up, you guys. So it looks like our winners are acrobatics, deception, sleight of hand, and stealth. Hey, Kirk. Welcome.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, is it like inherently like dwarves are Scottish just because, or is it like that Scotsmen look like dwarves?
I can't really speak to that.
Or is it that dwarfs look like Scotsmen? That's what I should say.
Okay, so at level 1, we also get expertise. So of our skill proficiencies, we're going to choose 2 or 1 at our proficiency with thieves' tools.
Hmm.
Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make that uses either the proficiency bonus. So we're going to make a poll here with stealth, acrobatics, deception, sleight of hand, and thieves' tools. And the top 2 will be our expertise bonus.
Deception. All right, it's going up, you guys. Coming in on thieves' tools, and thieves' tools takes both of them, both proficiencies.
No, thieves' tools is just 1.
Okay, perfect.
But it gives you a good bonus to unlocking stuff,
I could see that coming in handy often.
disarming traps.
Yeah, the traps are a big one. We'll see how well the group chat deals with traps too, because that's a hard one to spot unless you're interjecting. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
To look for traps. So we'll have to come up with a way to allow people to select when they enter a place. It'll be your choices, and one of those choices will be in look for traps or something. Search/look for traps. All right.
Looking like a thieves' tools and stealth.
That's these stills and stealth. I'm gonna close it up.
I can't say those are bad choices.
No, not at all. I mean,
Like as DM, I've definitely had some high stealth rogues in my games, and they can pretty much get away with whatever they want.
I'm just picturing this dwarf carrying around like an ale barrel with him, and then like hiding underneath it whenever he gets a chance. All right.
Okay, what's the best way for us to roll stats here? Should we do it in tabletop sim so we can watch it? Should I
Why don't
do
we roll
behind
it
the
on?
table here?
Can we roll it on D&D Beyond? Doesn't it have a
So you got the
dice?
screen open. Does that let you do it?
Let me try switching to.
True.
No,
Janelle
I
says
don't-
Google RNG.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Fastest is just me doing it over here while you set up the poll for stats like importance. If you just put all 6 stats up there, we can vote on which one should be highest, and then from that order we can assign the stats.
Put all the stats up there. Okay, one sec. Let me get this set up here. We got strength.
Or we could set up a dice rolling camera for next time.
Ooh, that's a fun idea. That's actually a really good idea. I think I've got an extra camera I might be able to set up. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Hans. Jay.
What up? Thanks for subbing, dude. How cool is that?
I know. That's super cool. Appreciate it.
We're professionals now.
So we got strength,
I'll call him work
Dex.
tomorrow to tell him we retired.
con, int, whiz, and charisma.
Our first roll is a 14.
Not
Second
bad.
roll. Oh, not so good this time. Our second roll, this will be a fun one. 5.
Yeah, re-roll it, re-roll it.
No. Our next roll is a 16. And then a 16 again. Roll number 5. Oh, not so hot. We got an 8. Oops.
Excellent. Wait, I wasn't writing
Okay,
this
and the
down.
last one, I got it written down as well. It's a
All right, perfect.
14. So we got some pretty good stats, and then 2 not so hot stats.
We get one reroll.
You guys want? We can. I'll let you guys scrap those ones if you want to re-roll again, but we can't decide between the two. You got to keep whatever the last one you rolled is.
Oh, I see. Because in my other game we played one where I think we like would roll an extra dice and then throw away one bad one or something like that. I can't remember how we did it, but anyways, this is fine.
We're basically voting on which is the most important stat, right? And so based on the number of votes, we'll assign the stats from there. So on how it currently is, dexterity will get the highest roll, followed by wisdom and charisma. And then we'll figure out strength, constitution, and intelligence. I really think we should be bumping up, just getting some votes in the constitution if you want this character to survive.
Yeah.
Are you able to change your vote after you submit your vote?
I don't think so. I think it's locked in. It's a tough one, eh? It's something that we're going to have to look into in the future, is maybe having some like live voting thing where people can actually like, it'll be like a web page they go to vote rather than through Twitch.
Yep, I agree. There's got to be a better way to do it, and I'm sure someone will have some suggestions eventually. So if you're not familiar with role-playing tropes like your attributes, strength is how easily you can crush a tomato. Dexterity is hitting your target when you throw a tomato. Constitution is how well you can stomach eating a rotten tomato. Intelligence is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that it does not belong in a fruit salad. And charisma is your ability to sell a tomato.
Interesting.
And that's D&D stats explained using tomatoes.
All right, I'm going to put a lid on this. So we got our dex is our number 1, and then our number 2 is strength, con, whiz, and charisma.
Okay.
All right,
so
let's put all 4 of those into one to go from here. That's strength, con, wisdom, charisma.
Okay, so the last one was intelligence. That one got no votes.
Yeah.
We are a 5 intelligence point character. Hang on a sec here. It's so bad, I gotta change the method of putting stats. 5.
That's gonna be, what is that? What does our guy like have? Like he got brain damage or something? He got hit in the head with a shovel or something?
Your character can just be his handler.
I was in a tragic mine collapse accident when I was a child. All right. So we need a combo breaker here for you guys. That's what the poll is helping us break the combo. So you know what? We're gonna reach a point where people just start trolling us, and they're gonna select all. They're gonna just keep the numbers even. It'd be that like YouTube video where the guy has what was it? It's like the guy from Futurama, where he's like gray. I can't remember what it's called.
And whenever there's a tie, we can just opt in whatever is in favor for the player.
Yeah. The neutral one. Yeah, that's right. The neutral planet. All right. Thanks, Lise. So we've got, it looks like charisma and con. We just need one vote from someone to pick strength or whiz. I don't know. I put a Z there. All right. I'm just going to end it and we'll make the decision.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one. Thank you.
That's
Thanks,
sweet.
son. Appreciate it, man. You guys are the best.
So it's going to be charisma, wisdom. Sorry, charisma, constitution, wisdom, strength.
Yes.
So.
Perfect.
14, and 8 for strength.
Are you updating
Cool.
the D&D Beyond right now?
I'm making a new one. So you'll see
perfect.
it in a sec here. I'll link it to you when we're done.
Excellent, because I'll have to...
This is chat the first, and then we can keep track of how many chats we've had.
Sure. Do you want to link it to me now so I can put it up so they can watch it live update?
I will see what I can do here. I don't even know if it makes a share page until the character's created.
You're right. It doesn't. Yeah, right, because we dummied it before for that reason. All right, we'll just leave this up for now, and we'll work through it together.
Yeah. You guys can see the fruits of your labor. For character name, I was just gonna do background, but if you guys have some suggestions, I'd be okay with that too.
Oh, name. That's a good
Let me
one.
let me just put a preface here that's non-setting characters that don't match the setting tend to get killed a lot faster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see that. Should we pick a name first?
Yeah, sure. Let's do name.
Okay, what I want
to do chat first, but let's see what you guys got.
you guys should suggest some names in chat, and I'll add them into the poll. Chin Strip Smith Brewer. Nice, nice.
For this one, I definitely reserve the right to veto any names.
Sure, I'm into it. I'm trying to come up with some fun ones.
Those are some pretty good names, guys. All right.
Punchy McTree? Hell yeah. I like Balin Barrelbeard.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Or is it Balin?
It probably people pronounce it Balin, but in his like dwarven accent, it comes out Balin.
They call me Ballsack, but it's pronounced Balin. Chest. Dwarf. Worth. We've got Tree Trunk McDrunk. We've got Punchy McTree. Dirk Dwarflier.
I put in a suggestion myself too.
Dwarfler. Chat Senior. All right. Get your suggestions in, you guys. I'm going to start the poll in a sec here. Give them like 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Boom. See what you guys think here. Oh, we missed it. Sorry. Bartle Barrel Juggler's not bad. Tree Trunk McDrunk. Tree Trunk's a good first name. I can get down with that. McDrunk is a little on the nose.
Yeah. Makes me think of Adventure Time.
Yeah, it totally does. Yeah, they had a guy named Tree Trunk or something like that. Was that the elephant thing?
Yeah, it's just a little southern elephant.
Yeah, I remember that thing. Yeah.
Talks
I had this weird southern voice. Excellent. Oh, I should get some music playing for you guys and make it a little bit more entertaining here. Let's see if this works. Let's test this out. Tell me if this is too loud for you guys and I'll adjust.
Getting that through Discord too.
Are you okay with that?
It's a little distracting.
Yeah, that's one thing I was trying to work out because I've got it set up to pipe my all my sound stuff through my microphone so we can hear it in game as well. The nice thing is that you can hear what I'm playing in stream so that you'll be able to like understand what the ambience we're going for is. But the downside is it is a little distracting. There's one thing I might be able to mute it coming through to you. Bit down. Okay, perfect. Thanks, you guys. Should be a bit quieter now. All right.
Sweet.
So,
yeah, that's way more tolerable.
All right, so we're good on Balin Barrelbeard, which I think is a good name, honestly.
Yeah, well done, guys.
Well done. Who came up with Balin Barrelbeard? Who is that? I'm liking that so far.
Tefwin.
Teffy with the good suggestion. Thanks. All right. The poll is closed. It is Balin Barrelbeard, the alcoholic alcoholic acrobatic dwarf.
This is turning out great. This is
Yeah.
honestly already exceeding my expectations.
I want him to like be a roof jumper. Like he like in the night you'll see like a tiny form jumping from roof to roof, fighting crime.
I'm making a note here. Rooftop chase.
Yeah. I think that's
Maybe like rooftop brewery road chase.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, moving on. We're gonna simplify the backgrounds a little bit because there's so many. We're gonna choose 7 here, unless you guys are dying for a specific one. But we're gonna put up acolyte, criminal / spy, folk hero, haunted one, noble, sage, and soldier.
All right, it's going up, guys. So you have 2 minutes to choose this one. We can kind of go through some of the benefits or disadvantages of these ones.
Basically,
go ahead.
This is another thing that became super simplified in 5th edition. In 3rd edition, you would get like a set amount of skill points based on your intelligence and your class, and you could spread them out as you saw fit. And there are options, like optional rules, to bring skill points back. And I'd probably use them if I didn't bring in so many newbies into my games.
That's understandable.
I think Balin Barrelbeard, the folk hero, is a pretty good choice.
I could see that, yeah. I could see a bard singing songs about him. There once was a bard who rolled down a hill. He crushed a maiden and fell down into a still. Something like that.
Excellent freestyle.
I can only freestyle ye old folk music. I can't actually do anything modern, so looks like folk here is winning. I'm just gonna close it because I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to beat that. Thanks, you guys.
I think folk hero is a great choice.
It's a good choice. It's suited. I mean, that would give a good reason for other people to know him too, if he has companions that join him randomly.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, everyone knows Sir Barrelbeard.
Yeah. I heard you lost your beard, Barrelbeard. What you call you then? Barrel Chin?
As a folk hero, you come from humble social rank, but you are destined for so much more. Already the people of your home village regard you as their champion, and your destiny calls you to stand against the tyrants and monsters that threaten the common folk everywhere.
This is gonna be good.
As a folk hero, you are proficient with animal handling and survival, as well as land vehicles. You're also proficient with a set of artisans' tools of your choice.
Anyone have any thoughts on what kind of artisan tools they'd like? I could put some suggestions up here. What do we have in there? There is brewer's supplies, obviously.
Here, I'm just going to send you the...
Thank you.
The compendium. Stand by.
Where did I put that?
I wasn't sure which one to send it to.
Oh, you got the right one, I think.
Swell.
Tools. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Holy shit.
You don't have to choose them all.
I'm just gonna say we're gonna use brewer's supplies because I mean he's an alcoholic. Wait, you guys wait. No, here it is. Let's put some suggestions. You guys, I want you to suggest some supplies that you guys would like, and I'll put them up for vote. That's a good way to do this because we want some more. We'll get some input from you guys on that.
Mm-hmm. I like that too.
Resin casting supplies. Okay, perfect.
I'll let it in. It's not by the books, but I'll let it happen.
Does that mean we also have to allow a CNC machine? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm sure we could come up with something, right? You know,
it would be like a machine with like fairies inside it or something that crank all the gears, or even smaller dwarves. Dentist pick. We got a horticulture supplies. Cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I could see him getting down with the herbal tea, if you know what I mean. Wait, I got something for that.
Smoke weed every day.
Nice.
All right. Um,
So
we-
could be
Beard
things like
brush.
alchemist supplies, calligrapher's supplies for map making, carpenter's tools, cartographer's tools. I said that one already. No, I said calligrapher's tools, which is different than cartographer's tools.
All right.
Cobbler's
We got-
tools, cook utensils, glass blower tools, jeweler's tools, leather worker's tools, masons or painter's supplies,
Lockpicks.
potter's tools. You got lockpicks in your thieves kit already.
Yeah,
I
you
believe
should be.
comes with your rogue class.
I mean, we already know what it's gonna be, but let's just do it for the. Let's just see where we end up. So, I think the only benefit for this is if you guys are at home. I mean, there's certain times you'll be able to use this out in the field, but typically they're fairly specific. So we got to vote in for resin casting supplies. Oh no, he's gonna be an artisan. I'm gonna feel so sad if he gets killed. Like he was my spirit animal. An alcoholic and a brewer and a resin caster. We should hang out. All right.
Yeah, get him on the Discord, man.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
We're going to close it up. Any more votes in there, you guys? All right, it's closed. Horticulture, it is. Who would have thought?
Cool.
That's kind of cool. So you got a nice pair of secateurs in there. You got some like.
So not only are you a brewer, but you're also a horticulturalist. So let's give you like herbalist tools.
Herbalist tools, excellent.
Yeah.
So
So
that
as a
means you get
folk hero, you come from the common ranks of common folk. You fit among them with ease. You can find a place to hide, rest, or recuperate amongst other commoners unless you have shown yourself to be a danger to them. They will shield you from the law or anyone else searching for you, though they will not risk their lives for you.
And everyone knows you for growing dank weed.
That's why you're a folk hero. Everyone knows you got the dopest bud.
Like, yo, man, you got that sack of delicious elf chiba? All right. Excellent suggestion, you
sweet.
guys.
Yeah, well done. Okay, so next we're going to choose some personality traits. I'm going to give you some time to make some suggestions in the chat.
Make some
If we
suggestions,
don't get a
you
lot of
guys.
suggestions, I'm just going to post you some the
Welcome,
default by
Mango.
the book ones.
Thanks for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Wouldn't be as fun without people to vote on what happens or what we do.
Most definitely. Yeah. Can you imagine like one person playing with us? It's like, why don't we just
I would-
invite you over?
I would 100% listen to Delicious Elf Chiba if it was a band.
A band name, yes. Oh man, you heard the new single from Elf Chiba? I couldn't go to sleep for a week. Oh, you got the Sativa Elf Chiba, I guess.
That
All right.
sounds your band name too.
So we got, what do we got here? Split personality. King of the world. Legendary. Coward. Cross-faded. Whiner. Balin wants to candy flip. No, that's not in there. It's not a suggestion. Balin is Karen. Gets angry when people hurt plants.
Oh, that's a good one. I can think of some people that get angry when people hurt plants.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Mex on deck?
Oh, Max on deck.
Yo.
Hey. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, yeah. We're rolling up a character for our D&D game.
So we're launching the poll. You guys get your votes in. So you're right now choosing your personality trait for Balin, the alcoholic dwarf. He can have a split personality, think he's the king of the world, be legendary, a coward, crossfaded, whiner, and of course, you couldn't really have a list these days without a Karen in there. Or he can get angry when people hurt plants. Which, I mean, don't you all get angry when people hurt plants? I mean, I have trouble even eating lettuce.
I know. The way it screams at you when you bite into it, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's piercing. Should we make a speak to manager emoji? So, I need to speak to the DM. I don't like how my role turned out.
Can we talk to RNGesus, please?
Yeah. I want to speak to RNGesus' father.
Teffin, I'm right here.
I need to see the DM. Get me corporate. All right.
I need to speak to the Wizard of the Coast, please.
I should get some more tunes going for you guys here. All right, the winner is gets angry when people hurt plants.
So we got a couple other options here because we don't need to be restricted to one. She can be a Karen that gets angry when people hurt plants and is constantly crossfaded. We can kind of lump in whiner with Karen because it's pretty similar, I think.
Oh, here's a good one. When he's sober, he turns into a Karen. Hey, thanks for the sub, Jack. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, dude.
All right, so okay. So you got those jotted down?
Not quite. Give me just 2 shakes here.
Yeah, take your time.
D&D Beyond is pretty simple, so I'm just trying to figure out where we punch this shit in.
I know you have to do custom stuff almost in that regard.
Yeah, I'm going to. I just thought it was a different place.
Oh wow, this is warped. Sorry about this, you guys. Jesus, these are broken. That's my bad. I'm using Ableton for launching my audio, which tends to warp tracks immediately when you load them in, which can be kind of a headache if I'm not paying attention. Excellent. All right.
Wait.
So what are we on to
All
now?
right. Let's go for ideals.
Ideals. So, what does
Yeah.
Balin think about things? What does he care about?
Is he respectful? Do people deserve to be treated with dignity and respect? Does he believe in fairness? No one should get preferential treatment before the law, and no one is above the law. Does he believe in freedom? Tyrants must not be allowed to oppress the people. Perhaps he believes might is right. If I can become strong, I can take what I want, what I deserve.
Make your suggestions, you guys. Just to let you guys know, for the new people here, we are giving away an albumin, a lore filter albumin this evening for the best suggestions. So get them in there if you want to enter, and we'll pick one at some point based on what makes us laugh the most or whatever. So what do we got here? Force feed him drinks. Karen wins.
If you guys have suggestions, you should add us. That way we can see it a little better.
Yeah, that helps, yeah. Believes the world is flat. Marxist Leninist. Vaccines cause autism. But we have to make this old-timey, so it would be what would it be instead of potions cause
Hans has got a good one. Balin believes that life is best spent smoking pipe weed with halflings.
I agree.
Believes his barrel is a living being.
With
Old-fashioned version of Scientology. I think that is just Scientology, isn't it?
is that L. Ron Hubbard? What do we got? Coriander
We're picking
is disgusting.
ideals, not flaws here, guys.
Yeah, ideals. Yeah.
Usually these are tied to one of your alignment things, you know, good, chaos, law, evil.
Believes in Scientology. I'm gonna just. I don't know if that really works here because they don't even have science. Dude, how do I cure my donkey brain? That's my question.
No, it's uncurable, man. I'm sorry. Tried everything.
All right, what we got here? Deathly afraid of things with tails. I can get down with that.
I feel like that's more of a flaw than an ideal.
That's true.
And a
that-
more ideal would be like anything with the tail must die.
Ah,
CD, these are just to kind of flesh out your character. That way he's more than just a dwarf rogue. You get an idea of what like his personality trait is. It's ideals, bonds, and flaws.
okay. So right now I have sober is a sign of weakness. I'm gonna read you guys what I have right now. I have believes the world is flat, is a Marxist-Leninist. I don't know if that really works here. Vaccines cause autism. Believes life is best spent smoking pipe weed with halflings. Believes barrel is a living being. Sober is a sign of weakness. What else we got? Punches people who refuse drinks. He's not going to be long for the world. I'll tell
The
you
more
right
love
now.
we push into him, the longer he'll survive.
My finger is itching to drop this one. All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot the last one. Oh well, that's fine. Welcome.
What's
Thanks for
up?
joining us. Thanks for joining us. Oh, we got to vote for pipeweed. You can make Frankie happy here.
Oh wait, yeah, shit.
We got a couple. Sober is a sign of weakness. I forgot the punch people who don't drink. I thought that was a good one. I'm sorry I missed that, you guys. Ooh, it's a close one. Closer than usual. So I'm gonna leave this open for what, another minute? I'll leave it till it hits 2 minutes, and I'll close it up for you guys. Oh man, it's getting even tighter. Is Faerun flat? I didn't think that. It'd be funny if it was like the people there believe it's round. And they're like, I swear it's round. And they're like, what are you talking about? My brother fell off the edge. I seen it. Where did he end up? He has something they call a carpet. He's vacuumed up. All right. We're closing it up in a second, you guys. This is neck and neck. All right. That's clearly smoking weed with halflings. I mean, where can you go wrong with that? Think of the second breakfast and the second lunch and the midnight snacks. They like come shove food in your mouth while you're sleeping. You can't even respond to that.
Okay. Believes life is best spent smoking pipeweed with halflings.
Oh, he's got the dankest pipeweed in the Shire. All right. 4 and 6 are, yeah, definitely can coexist. Although I think, yeah, that makes sense. I figure if he smokes that much pipeweed, he probably is either always high, so high that he's sober, or there's like an inversion going on here where he gets all discombobulated when he doesn't have pipeweed or something like that, you know?
Don't we all?
All right.
Okay, our last one, bonds. This is stuff like I have a family, but I have no idea where they are. One day I hope to see them again, or I work the land, I love the land, and I will protect the land. Proud noble once gave me a horrible beating, and I will take my revenge on any bully I encounter. My tools are symbols of my past life, and I carry them so that I will never forget my roots. I protect those who cannot protect themselves. I wish my childhood sweetheart had come with me to pursue my destiny.
It's a good one. Remember to at us when you make your suggestions, and I'll pop them in there. Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Kinky noble beating. Okay. Barrel is love. Barrel is life. Protect the barrel with my knife. Sorry, I wanted to make that into a rhyme. Barrel is love. Barrel is life. Barrel is protected with the blade of my knife.
I would say you succeeded on that one.
That all rhymes nicely. That was a good suggestion. Mousy, thank you. Doesn't remember most things, but does remember his first drink. All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. What else we got here? I'm just gonna copy and paste these. What am I doing?
Well, we are keyboard enthusiasts, so typing it out isn't the worst.
I know, right?
At least it's not on a membrane.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if that'd be possible. All right, I'm closing it up, you guys. Thanks for your suggestions. And the poll is up. So, doesn't remember most things, but does remember his first drink. Number 3 is, I once drank a beer so good it killed a wyvern on accident, and I'm constant search to find that magical ale. That's actually a good quest. Balin is very, very attracted to his pet snail.
Attached.
Oh, fuck. Attracted is better, though, in a way. You know, it's like, aren't you beautiful? Well, hello there, lovely. It's like in the morning, it's like... okay, Balin has a special pipe he's acquired from a mystical mage that gives him additional insight after use. A retired cabbage seller and carries a hatred towards nobles as they destroyed his business. And he's hidden his stash somewhere very far away, but doesn't remember where. Can't we all relate? I'm gonna leave this open till 2 minutes, you guys. So get your votes in.
That's a tough choice here.
Yeah, that's a. Looks like it's neck and neck with the beer drinking or the wyvern. I like that one just because of the story it adds. All right, I think we got everyone in. I'm just gonna close it up. Looks like it is. I once drank a beer so good I killed a wyvern on accident, and I'm in constant search to find that magical ale. Imagine some dwarf saying that or something.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, guys.
Good one. Well done. Very creative, you guys.
Very creative.
Whose suggestion was that, by the way?
That was
Max
Chewy.
on deck.
That was Chewy, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, Chewy. We play with Chewy and he's amazing. You should go check out Mex on Deck if you guys get a chance. They got a nice stream. All right.
Killer. So moving on. We're gonna come up with some flaws. This should be easy. It sounds like our friend Balin is a very flawed individual, but that's okay. We love him anyway. We love him for his flaws, not in spite of them. Chewies, dwarves, they're fantastic characters. They just don't have a lot of mileage in them.
Yes. Yes.
R.I.P. in peace.
Well, we've got one suggestion, and it's that Balin has one testicule. Left or right? Balin constantly has a butt plug in. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit too adult for Twitch soon, I think, here. Guys? Got Rip Daltrek. I miss Daltrek. He was not long for this world. All right. I'm going to add in maybe my own flaws. Always drops his pipe.
And just constantly having to whittle a new one.
Yeah. He's afraid of heights. That's a good one. That's nice and subtle, you know. We got one coming from Tefwin. When Balin is not inebriated, he's suddenly afraid of halflings. I thought you were way bigger than that. Why are you so small? You're freaking me out right now. This isn't very fair. He cannot tell small plants from large plants. So his brain's broken. Goes into every battle, eyes closed, head first, can't lose. That sounds familiar to me. Scared of...
Leaves chairs wet after sitting on them.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait,
man.
I got one for that. I got one.
Or one time, many years ago.
Was that?
One time, many years ago, we had picked up a copy of Donkey Konga. It was like a GameCube game where you basically, it was like Donkey Kong themed, and you played like the conga. It was a pair of bongos, right? So you like press one drum or the second drum where you clapped. And it was basically like a rhythm game. You press the right drum at the right time. Me and my one buddy left my stepbrother playing that game to go pick up like some snacks from 7-Eleven or whatever. We come back and the guy has just been playing like on the hardest difficulty for the entire time we were gone, and there's just like a pool of sweat underneath this guy on my couch.
Oh god!
It's just the look on his face when I came back, and he knew, like, he could read my expression just seeing him all drenched in sweat, like hammering away on these fucking bongos.
Oh, I remember that. I actually remember that. Came with like the little bongo thing, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember that. Man, that brings me back memories. All right,
Yeah, three-way tire.
Holy shit, we got a combo breaker. Ooh, the sweating excessively is taking the lead. We got some votes coming in, you guys. Thank you. Ooh, the sweating's taking the lead here. So you've got an extra sweaty dwarf who can't stop drinking, and yeah, okay, I can get down with that.
Sweet.
All right, thanks, you guys.
Is that confirmed? Is that the winner?
That's the winner. Balin sweats excessively and leaves chairs wet after sitting on them. Man, I'd hate to
I don't even need to ask who suggested that one.
Excellent
Fantastic.
suggestion, Hans. Excellent.
So what's Balin's alignment?
Ooh, that's a good one. Should I just do the regular neutral evil, or should I let people suggest on this one?
Well, I mean, there is only 9 options.
Okay. Let me just give me a second to type all these out.
I'm not a huge stickler for alignment. You know, I believe good people can do bad things and vice versa. Just because someone's chaotic evil doesn't make them chaotic stupid. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Makes sense. Please forgive my spelling mistakes on this, you guys. I'm just kind of hammering it out.
And law refers to like the personal law, not necessarily the law of the land. Chaotic lawful is neutral, Hans.
Then we got...
Same goes for good evil.
Whoops. All right, polls going up. This one's kind of like, do you want your character to be on the eviler side, or do you want him to be on the good side? Do you want him to be ambivalent about stuff? It's a tough decision because it's kind of going to guide your decision making in some cases. And I mean, this is a little subjective because a lot of stuff's going to be done through voting. So, I mean, it's kind of a moot thing in a way.
I was originally just going to go for true neutral and not have a vote, but
yeah.
whatever.
We'll do it for posterity's sake.
I find that people don't even know who their characters are until they get a game or two under the belt.
Well, that's an important thing to note. All right, I'm closing it. Chaotic neutral it is. Actually, chaotic neutral sounds like the most, like just based on the character so far, he sounds like a chaotic neutral, you know?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Perfect.
Now, I don't know how much we know about the faiths in Forgotten Realms, but if you guys want to come up with some god names and what they would be the god of, please do so in chat.
Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, thank you, CD. CD put a little note here. Characters believe that everyone should do what they want, regardless of whether the actions are good or hurt others. Both will lie and cheat. The chaotic good character will cheat and lie to others only when good comes of it, or to trick the evil. Okay, so suggest us some gods and what they're suggest us some god names and what they're the god of. And we'll get this going here.
I'll put some setting appropriate ones in there.
Perfect. Bong god of dank. I worship a glass tube. I don't know where it came from, but it's so transparent. I can't stop looking at it. All right, what we got here? Snoop Dogg. Does he come down from the sky and he's like,
smoke weed every day.
And then everyone's like, yay! We got Bane, God of Tyranny. Oh, that's from you. Thank you for the suggestion, Grind.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Hey, welcome, Langlandia. Thanks for coming by, man. We got Bud Brilliant, the God of Drinking. Bozo, the God of Head Trauma. Oh, these are some good suggestions. We got Hunger, God of the Feast. Yes. I like it. Joaquin, Goddess of the Merchants. I like that, too.
Thick bottom god of hindsight. That's clever.
Dude. Thick bottom god. Mask. All right, I'm running it up to vote, you guys. Thanks for the suggestions. Here you go. Who does Balin worship? Tyr, god of sacrifice. The Bong, god of dank. Snoop Dogg, god of the pipe. Bane, god of tyranny. Bud Brilliant, the god of drinking. Bozo, god of head trauma. Hunger, god of the feast. Joaquin, goddess of the merchant. Shantia, goddess of agriculture. And Thickbottom, god of hindsight. Oh, you know what you know what Balin's all about. This man likes his pipe weed and his thick bottoms and his barrels of ale. I mean, who doesn't want to hang out with Balin? Let's hope he survives.
Nice. Yeah, for real.
Looks like it's thick bottom. Perfect.
All right. Good choice, guys. Great choice.
Whose suggestion was that? Just note this down. CD. Nice suggestion, CD. All right. Fat bottom girls make the rockin' world go round. I can't remember how it goes. I think that's it, yeah.
We have an option here for lifestyle too, but that really is more about how how thick his pocketbook is looking.
Ah, so we could just say, how wealthy do you want him to be?
Yeah. So is he used to a wretched, which is 0 gold pieces a day lifestyle, a squalid 1 silver piece a day a lifestyle?
That's what I was gonna say. Ballin is ballin.
Okay. Well, here are the options then. Squalid at 1 silver piece. Poor at 2 silver pieces. Modest at 1 gold piece. Comfortable at 2 gold pieces. Wealthy at 4 gold pieces. And aristocratic at a 10 gold piece minimum.
I feel like all our characters are always aristocrats. The poll is open.
Ventured's a good job, mate.
Yeah, they make it's crazy to think that, like, you know, comfortable is 1 gold piece in this game. I think we like pay bar wenches gold pieces at random times.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. All right.
I think there was a podcast, I can't remember which one it was, but they did the current day equivalent of what a gold piece is worth now, and it's something like $2,500 for a gold piece.
Holy shit, really? Man, we gotta be more choosy about what we drop our gold on. So it's okay. That makes so. Do you say $2,500 or 25?
Approximately, I can't remember the exact calculation, but it was 2,000 something.
I have to like calculate what our like wealth is in game. All right, looks like Aristocratic's got the win on this one, you guys. I'm gonna close it up here.
Oh, so he's going to be
Excellent.
constantly broke funding his lifestyle. You live a life of plenty and comfort. You move in circles populated by the most powerful people in the community. You have excellent lodgings, perhaps a townhouse in the nicest part of town, or rooms in the finest inn. You dine at the best restaurants, retain the most skilled and fashionable tailor, and have servants attending to your every need. You receive invitations to the social gatherings of the rich and powerful and spend evenings in the company of politicians, guild leaders, high priests, and nobility. Everybody wants to hang out with Balin.
Sounds good.
You must
to me.
also contend with the highest levels of deceit and treachery. The wealthier you are, the greater the chance you will be drawn into political intrigue as a pawn or participant.
Everyone's always just trying to get him to drink their beer. All right.
Okay,
We want to.
so
All right.
now we're going to get down to the pedantics of it. Hair. Let's see some suggestions for hair.
Hair. Yeah, that's a good one. So
Style and color.
Bald. We got one for bald. We got a barrel of bear. A red afro. I mean, if they say anything about Balin, it's that he stands out.
Like pompadour, nice.
Gandalf beard. Well, he's gonna have a beard, I think, no matter what. Unless it gets cut off, because I think dwarves have to have beards in their society or something. I can't remember how it goes.
In
You
classic
lose your honor.
fantasy, even lady dwarves had beards.
Yeah.
And now it's like a choice if a lady dwarf wants to have a beard or not.
You know what? I'm gonna start putting the names of the suggestions in too, so that we can see who made the suggestion.
Is there a history for polls that we can see?
No.
Oh,
Just
let's figure something out.
I know. It dissolves into the ether. We're gonna have to rethink our polling. But we'll figure it out. All right, the poll is open, guys. A comb over would be good. It'd be cool if he had a beard comb over, like he pulled his beard up and over. Just for the warmth.
They're all
Yeah,
good choices.
Yeah, there are good choices, yeah. Long hair. I mean, long hair is traditional.
I'm gonna give 8 a vote. I think the pigtails would be good.
Yeah.
I think Balin has a little Coolio in him.
Oh man, Coolio. Man, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Those like little like he's got those like man, that album back in the day. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That album.
Long enough so he can fashion mittens. uh Gangsta's Paradise. All right. It looks like he's got a comb over.
All right.
Perfect, you guys. Thank you. Our Balin is, I guess, a little bit self-conscious about his hair loss, which I
Yeah.
can understand. I mean, it's not easy to go through that, especially for a dwarf as young as him.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have a color attached to it. Do we want to do color, or should we just roll that random?
Yeah, let's just do red because someone suggested red afro or orange. Rust. Yeah.
Done. All right. Skin tone. And maybe say complexity.
Complexion?
That's what I meant.
His skin is very complex. It's got very many nooks and crannies. It's fractal patterned. Okay, so we got, what do we got? We got tanned, please. We got classic dwarf look. Hell yeah. I don't know what color that is, but I think it's a color. We got Morgan Freeman freckled, which I mean that's just, those are like so we're looking for like skin tone and complexion right now. Donald Trump orange. Oh. Dugars are like pale and white, right?
Mm-hmm. They're the evil dwarves of the Underdark.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna put this up to vote. Boom, we are up.
Sweet.
Albino. Sorry you missed it a little bit.
Well, we can
would've
just
been
count Durgar as albino. It's
I
kind of
think
the
they
same
are
thing.
kind of, yeah. I'd say they're the same. We got to vote for Morgan Freeman freckled. I guess people don't really care about this. They want to get into the game. Sorry for boring you guys right now. We will be getting into the game at some point. We'll probably do an introduction and then we'll come through with a full game next week. All right, it looks like Drugar's winning.
Still sliding around a little bit there.
No, they're
Looks
still
like a
coming
poppy
in.
one.
All right.
CD, that's going to be the beauty of this, is that everyone's suggestions are going to get included.
Yes. Yeah, your comments might randomly get it entered as an entry, and then it could radically change the direction of the character. That's the beauty of it. Because if everyone votes for it, then it is what they choose to do. Can you imagine having like 100 people on the internet guiding your actions? It would be terrifying. You
Just
standing
expecting to
in,
die like all the time. Like,
you're standing in line at the grocery store. What do? Grab the hair of the person standing in front of you.
no, please no.
Run out of the
Not
store
again.
screaming. All right. It looks like it's Drugar. Yeah.
All
Cool.
right. Pale skin like a Durgar.
So I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like these pedantic ones are a little bit boring, but at the same time, I do want to get them fleshed out a little bit. What eye color?
That's true.
That's an easy one.
That's true. It is important. Eye
We'll just
color, you
race through this
guys.
next part of it.
Let's go quick. Eye color. And I put red, blue, black, white, purple, green, Mauve. What do we got? Crimson. Blackest. Black. Because we have black, and then we've got... I'm going to take out black, because black is better. Oh, of course. Yellow. Of course. Oh, no. This is going to turn into people's keycap colors. Where's... I'm too tall for this with his green. Alright. It's going up, you guys. We got one for purple. I mean, we can just, like I said, I'm going to race through this. I'm going to only leave this one open for a minute, so get your votes in quick. That way we can just finish this up and get into a little gaming before the end of the night.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's getting tight here. See, I thought, yeah, that's interesting. It's cool to see purple winning there.
Popular colorway. He's a regular hyperfuse.
I'm surprised no one's voted for blue. Blue's usually the most hyped color. But I guess no one wants blue eyes. I mean, who'd want blue eyes? I'm just kidding. All right, I'm closing it up. Purple it is. Purple it
Cool.
is. Thanks, you guys. On to the next one.
Height and weight.
All right. So should we give them a range?
We could just roll it randomly.
Do you guys want to just do a random roll on this? I mean, it'd be fun for him to be agile and also fat. You know what I mean? To just go with the whole theme of like twinkle toes, you know?
All right.
Short and heavy.
He's 49 if we're rolling.
No one knows what it's like to be ballin', to be fallin'.
49 years old. Heights.
Jack Black. Tall dwarf.
Let's see here. Where my D4s at?
Always roll.
Oh, he's a tall fucking dwarf.
Oh, you rolled him. Cool.
Yeah. So he's going to be... he is 4 feet and 5 inches.
There you go. 4 foot 5 inches. That's tall for a dwarf? Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
And I guess that would make his height, what, 150 pounds?
Yeah. I mean, that seems about reasonable. I know that dwarves tend to like weigh very similar to like full-sized people in some cases. So yeah, I'd say like between 150 and 200.
I rolled max on his height rule.
Ah. A dwarf with 30-foot walking speed.
No, that character sheet you're seeing in the back is just the placeholder.
It's a dummy, so yeah, just ignore that. We have one that we're working on right now, but the way that D&D Beyond works, you can't really look at it until it's finished.
What did I say? 5 foot or
5 foot or 4 foot 5. Did you get that? 4 foot 5?
Yeah, I'm good here. What's Balin's gender, male or female? Let's just put that one up for vote.
What's the gender, you guys? All right, it's going up. Vote 1 or 2. This is going to be open for 1 minute, so get your votes in. We got 1 for female.
Should we need another?
Well, no, it'll be other. If it's 50-50, they'll be non-binary.
That works for me.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a tight one. 20 seconds. Ooh.
See if we can get that 50-50 split.
Ooh, oh shit! I'm closing it. I'll give you guys 1 second if you want to even it out. All right. It's female. Balin is a very masculine woman. Let's just say that. They're close.
Very close.
Can't you tell I'm a woman? I've got large breasts below my plate mail. Can't you tell by my voice? I'm very feminine.
That fits the
dwarf.
personality trait a Karen, you know?
That's true.
Nolan was a Karen this whole time. We never knew it.
You want me to do the Smangela voice? I don't know if I can do the Smangela voice. All right, are we ready to play now?
I think so.
Awesome.
Let me see here. Starting equipment. We'll just go for the basic shit.
Yeah.
We'll choose it. Thank you.
Should we let them pick their weapon? That might be one thing that we would want to pick.
Okay, so we're a rogue. You get to choose between a rapier or a short sword as one of your items.
Yep.
So that's one check. You can just throw that right up in the vote, just the two.
What's up? Yeah, it's pretty normal for dwarvish women to be very masculine. I think most people can't tell the difference, so I mean it's all the same for a dwarf. They're all beautiful, God's beautiful dwarves in the dark.
Seen a lot of votes for rapier. It's a good choice there. Can't go wrong. Classic rogue starting weapon.
You always want to choose the rapier. I don't want to like help you guys choose weapons here, but like let's be real here. She can have a beard. I mean, yeah, it's you're kind of looked down upon if you don't have a beard.
We can vote on it, but yes, she has a beard.
Yeah. We could have a some sort of identity crisis where it falls off, and it's like, who am I? All right, I'm closing it up. It looks like we got a rapier. Thanks for the votes, you guys.
The second option: a short bow and quiver of 20 arrows, or a short sword.
Short bow and quiver with 20. I messed up the 0, but just ignore that. Or a short sword. I mean, let's get this up there.
Basically, if you guys want to have a ranged weapon as well as your melee weapon, or 2 melee weapons and dual wield them.
It's a tough question. Oh. Look at all those bows coming in. Holy shit. All right, I'm just going to close this up because we already know what we got. Short bow and quiver with 20 arrows.
Good choice.
That's a
The
smart
last
choice.
one is what kind of backpack you're bringing. Are you bringing a burglar's pack, a dungeoneer's pack, or an explorer's pack? If you're curious about the contents, Google knows all. All you got to do is type 5E and then the item name. It'll tell you all about it.
I've never written Dungeoneer in my life. So we got Dungeoneer's pack. What was the one after Dungeoneer's pack?
An explorer's pack.
Oh, thank you. All right, poll is up. Dora's back. Dora the Explorer backpack.
What comes in that?
What would it be, like a half-eaten peanut butter sandwich, playing card with peanut butter smeared on it, a small pistol.
I can't even remember what's in a burglar's pack, so I'm gonna go for that one.
I mean, burglar's pack kind of made sense because of his personality, but
He seems like the kind of guy to get locked out of his own house a lot.
yeah.
His own upscale house.
He's got to tie his like house key to himself so he doesn't lose it. He always ends up betting the key when he's gambling, though, just by accident. All right, so we're closing this up. It looks like it's an explorer's pack.
All right. That includes a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinder box, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, and a water skin. The pack also has 50 feet of hempen rope strapped to the side of it.
Perfect.
You also get leather armor, 2 daggers, and thieves' tools. Your folk hero background also provides you with your set of artisan's tools. I believe we are herbalists, so I'm going to give us alchemist supplies. It includes a shovel, an iron pot, a set of common clothes, and a pouch containing 10 gold pieces.
Excellent.
Heck yeah.
This is a lot. This is gonna be a lot of fun, you guys. I'm excited to get out in the field.
Now, there's a table in the player's handbook that has trinkets, and they're basically like items that don't have any mechanical input, but they just bring some like panache to the characters. So what's a trinket Balin could have?
Hmm. Maybe he's got like some fuzzy dice that he hangs on his horse.
Fuzzy horse dice. That's a good one.
Yeah.
CD, the character sheet will be available. We'll have a link for you at the end.
So we got some suggestions coming in here. CX5 from Lightning. You know, we're all out of CX5. I need CX5. Somebody can find me CX5. I'm kidding. I do actually need some though. Lucky Rabbit's Taint from CD. That's a good suggestion. You guys got any little like doodads or goodies that Balin could be kicking around with? We got some lip balm. Yep. I guess he was some like cat oil or something like that, you know? What did they have back then? A piece of lint. I just opened it up because... Oh, I missed you, Lee. Sorry. Dried frog.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. Empty pack of bubble gum. A flying disc. You know, that's kind of a fun idea for a weapon. Like frisbee.
Chakra?
Yeah. Your character has a bonus to speed when he's wearing sandals, and he throws a chakra.
And you play chakra golf.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Looks like Lucky Rabbit's Taint is winning. All right.
So, right on.
Nice suggestion, CD, once again. Perfect. Lucky's Rabbit's Taint with the win. Perfect. Okay.
That's an easy one.
Yeah. Does that give him a bonus to luck? Or her, I should say. Balin?
When dealing with rabbit taints, yes.
Perfect. That's frequent.
Okay.
Oh, man. I got a message
Cool.
through.
I can't believe you've done this.
All right.
Right on. Now, we provide you with a link to our character.
Oh, we got it. Perfect. All right, the link's coming in, you guys. I'll run it live here so you can look at it as well. Whoops.
And there you
Thank
go.
you. All right.
There she is. Look at her
So-
go.
It's posted in the chat as well if you want to open it and look at it on your own. Hopefully that opens. Man, -3 intelligence. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but Isn't negative? Isn't like a 5 intelligence like pretty? Like you have trouble navigating regular life. I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, like your English is going to be pretty broken. You're going to be talking like Kevin in that one episode of The Office. Why use many word when few word do trick?
It's also like people are like, "Why do you have an accent?" And you're like, "I don't. I just can't talk properly."
Just drooling all the time.
Yeah. Oh, you can't cast spells under 9 apparently. Is that? I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, there is some requirement for spells. Fortunately,
Oh, you can't
Balin
read
is
them. Yeah,
not a spellcaster.
that's very fortunate. I guess I'll have to like build my character around assisting Balin. Maybe he's his like helper or something, you know?
Yeah. Should we vote on what class Frank plays?
Yeah, you guys want to help decide what class I play?
Yeah, if you
To
guys like
compliment
Balin, I recommend suggesting that he maybe is something that heals.
All right, get your suggestions in, you guys. What class would you like me to play to complement Balin in the field? I'll be along for the ride. Oh, you know there'll be a Balin Boomin at some point. We're gonna be doing themed Boomins, and we're gonna be doing runs for like the chat for the crew and stuff like that for sure. Let's see what we got here. We got Paladin, Monk. You're probably gonna want someone who can heal you. Acolyte priest, yeah.
Call that cleric.
A cleric, yeah. Barbarian. Someone who is very patient. All right, I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna put in a yeah. Let's just do this. You probably want a cleric. I shouldn't be giving people suggestions here because it's gonna let them decide, and we'll live with the consequences. It'll be more fun that way.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, we got clerics coming in hot. Thanks, you guys. All right. I'm just going to close it up at that because I don't know if anything's coming up. I guess I will be a cleric. I'll have to come up with... I've never played a cleric before. This is going to be a first for me. So I'm going to actually have to do some reading here and figure out what I'm doing. And I'll try to come up with something that complements the crew.
Well, we could just pull a pre-made off the web right for now, and then you can roll it up for the next week.
Sure. Yeah, if you got one, I'll take it.
Yeah. So, okay, now one last thing. We got to choose his domain. Okay, so I'm going to give you list off some quick domains we can choose from.
Yep.
If you're ready, it is arcane, death, knowledge, life, light, nature, tempest, trickery, and war domains.
I spelled Tempest wrong. Please don't kill me. Please. I was just typing as fast as I could.
He asked nicely, so don't.
It's supposed to be an E. All right, we got trickery. And we got death. Ooh, we got a life in there.
Light. Yeah, I think life is a good way to go.
Yeah, I could get down with life. I mean, nature, life, trickery. Yeah, I mean, he probably tricks people to get his beer every day, you know? He's like, hey, look over there. And then he snatches their mug from them at the tavern.
Engineered a really long straw.
Look at how large that midget is right over there. And they, like, look over and he's like, yoink. They, like, look back and he's just, like, running out the door. Yeah, I'm going to leave it open for a little bit longer, see if we can get any more votes in this one just because it's close. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to have trouble with this, so forgive me. Every time I hear Balin, I think of a dude for some reason. I know that's wrong, but All right, I'm closing it up.
It's pronounced Balin in Dwarven.
Ah, ah. Okay, it's trickery.
All right. Trickery. Here you go. One trickery cleric.
Excellent. I trick you into believing in what's my god again? Snoop Dogg.
Your choice.
Ha! Now you're addicted to it. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so we got. Where did you send me a character thing?
I did. I sent you a link to a PDF
Perfect.
on Discord.
So we should be good to go here. I have my character, I think, here. Sorry, I got like 10 windows open. Just give me 2 seconds.
That comes with playing D&D on the internet.
I know, right? Where did I open that to? That cleric thing. Oh, is it a PDF? Yeah, it is. All right, perfect. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Sweet. So I've decided that we're just going to run the first little bit of the starter set. I think it's a good introduction to D&D for anyone that hasn't already experienced it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be pretty simple, which is good for the nature of this, and then we can ramp up the complexity as we go. I'll come up with some interesting storylines based on what we do here. And I'm going to give you a brief little background on the story and where we're at, and then we'll jump right into it. In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin, a couple days' travel southeast of the city of Neverwinter. Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive for the reasons about the trip, saying only that he and his brothers had found something big. He's agreed to pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, which is a trading post in Phandalin. He then set out ahead of you on horse, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to, quote, take care of business. You spent the past few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've recently veered east along the Tribor Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trails. You've been on the Tribor Trail for about half a day. As you come around the bend, you spot 2 dead horses sprawled out about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several feathered black arrows sticking out of it. You can see a damaged and destroyed wagon sideways, capsized along the trail. There's a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side of this trail. And we've loaded up, if you want to pop into the simulation here, while I dig up a mini for the two of you.
Yeah, let me just see if I can get this up and running here. Let's see if it all sorted itself out. We were having problems last time we played. All right, it's looking good. So let's see if this works. All right, we should be good to go. So we got the game board up here, you guys, as you can see. Let me just...
We'll be on the bottom board there. It's pretty simple, but early stages.
So where are we starting off on here? Do you want to ping it?
I do. Stand by.
Perfect, thank you. Excellent. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. I guess I should get into... Wait, what's my character sound like? Oh yeah, he's a gumshoe. See, what's my? Oh, my character's name is. What did I name him? My name is Shuriken Hedwick. I'm a cleric, a tricky cleric. I'm a gumshoe. See, I'm looking for crime. See, yeah.
How do you spell that?
It's Shurukin.
Oh, hang on, I wasn't ready. One more time.
Shurukin.
Shruik.
Shu.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
sure,
Sharuk.
whatever. Yeah, Shuriken.
Okay. Last name?
Shuriken. Hedwick. Headwick.
Hedwick. All right. And of course, we have Balin Barrel. Was it Barrel Bottom, Barrel Beard?
Balin Barrelbeard. That's the one.
Fantastic.
Excellent. I smell a clue. What do you think, Balin?
All right.
Are you conscious? All right, so throw in suggestions on what you would like to do, and I'll put them up to vote, you guys. If you want to add us, it helps. You don't have to. That's where they hired me. I got a raging clue. I've got gumshoe senses, see? Do you want to go over the scenario a little bit, just so in case they're
I
confused?
sure can. So you guys are meeting your friend Gundren in the mining city of Phandalin. You're traveling along the Tribor Trail to reach said destination. You've found blocking your path on this trail is a wagon that has been clearly looted, as it is damaged and knocked over in extreme disrepair. 2 dead horses beside this wagon, both full of arrows with black feathered tips.
Those tips look suspicious, Balin. Do you think...
There's thick briars on either side of the trail.
Good night, Lightning. We gotta check the horse's temperature. What, are you gonna stick a thermometer up their ass?
Don't forget to at chat versus everything if you have a suggestion, just so we see it a little better.
What should we got? Okay, we got 4 submissions so far. I'm gonna put it up to vote. Boom. All right, get your votes in, you guys. We've got Aiden with Inspect the Arrows. We got Mousy with Send in the Barrel. We got Hans with Check the Horse's Temperature. And we got Omega. No, long time no see, Omega. Hi. Inspect the wagon for additional clues. All right, we got number 4 coming in hot right now. I think that's a winner. I'm closing it up. Inspect the wagon for additional clues.
All right. Shrukin and Balin head towards the wagon to inspect the damage. You can see that the wagon has been stripped bare of anything valuable. The saddlebags on the horses have been looted, and nearby lays an empty leather map case. As you're inspecting the area, a arrow whizzes by your head, narrowly missing it, and you turn your attention to a goblin hiding in the bushes. You have been flanked by a pair, waiting in ambush. Roll initiative.
Shit. Didn't think I'd have to wake up and snap back goblin today. Did you, Balin?
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spawn a d20.
Oh, good idea. I rolled 17 for initiative. Let me just look at this character so I can see what I can even do. Light, Sacred Flame, Guidance. I'm gonna hang back and let Balin take this one, I think.
Balin rolled a 4 on the dice for his initiative, her initiative.
Okay. Bless. All right. And how's the goblin doing? Did you roll him already?
I did, yeah. He's coming in hot with a 17.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Did you roll again?
I rolled a 17. I've got a bonus of 3 for
All
initiative.
right, you go first.
I don't know if it's such a good idea to keep hanging around here, man. I'm gonna go hide behind this cart over here, man. I don't know. I'm turning a hillbilly here. That's good.
Just for reference here, we got
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I don't know which direction he is.
a ranged goblin hiding over here, and then a melee goblin who's going to be busting out of this shrubbery, the briars.
Okay, well I'm gonna charge towards. If that's the case, I'm gonna charge towards. Actually, I'm gonna fire my longbow at this this ranged goblin over here.
All right, the red goblin, roll to hit, my friend.
I rolled 17 again.
Oh, 17 is more than enough to pierce this goblin's leather armor.
Wish me luck, boys. I fire an arrow with 8 damage.
8 damage. Describe how you dispatch this would-be attacker.
I snap over and draw an arrow back, letting it fly, striking him through his shoulder blade and taking him out.
Nice. If your turn is complete,
That's my turn.
the goblins take their action. One goblin, mad dead. Crossbow right through his eye. Crossbow bolt through his eye, I should say. The other goblin bearing a scimitar, a short sword. No, I was right the first time. A scimitar and a shield. Charges towards Balin. Oh, and rolls a natty 1 on his dice. Looking good so far.
You get some combat music going.
All right, it's now Balin's turn. What does Balin do?
What does Balin do? Put your suggestions in chat, you guys, and I'll put them up for vote. You can take anything here. Run away.
If you guys need options, I'm going to post a link in chat for your typical combat actions.
We got a yell and hurl rapier. It's super effective. We got swipe the legs. I like that. I like that. Break the wrist and walk away. Is that how is it? Break the wrist and walk away. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to open this up for voting, you guys. Thanks for the suggestions. We got run away. We got bum rush that foo. Attack with crossbow. Yell and hurl rapier. Swipe the legs. And can we throw cleric? Which is, I mean, is a 5 intelligence thought. Like, honestly. Uh-oh. Looks like this is not going to look good for Shuriken over here. All right, I'm closing it up. You've decided your action is to think about throwing the cleric.
All right, so let's think about that here. How much can you throw?
How far can you throw? Yeah. You could probably throw him at like 5 or 10 feet, I would think. Like 5 feet, maybe 10. And I mean, I am within 5 feet range of the the goblin. So it's a valid decision.
Okay, how much strength do we have? What are we working with for one? 10 strength.
Oh, it's weak.
So Balin grabs her halfling companion and attempts to hurl the halfling into his assailant. Let's roll an attack roll.
Shuriken is quite enfeebled, so this is not going to end well for him.
So give me a opposed strength check here, Shuriken.
You clutch
Beat
the
six.
elderly man in your air and hoist him above your head, ready to hurl him at your foe, your best friend.
Give me a strength check here, or dexterity save, either one, whichever's higher for Shuriken.
Me?
Yes, sir.
I rolled a 10 plus my bonus of my dex bonus is 3, so I rolled a 13.
When your dwarf companion reaches over to grab you, you can tell that he's put no thought into it and that you're going to go for a tumble if you allow him to. So you're able to step back right before he grabs you.
What the fuck are you doing? Fucking chop him in the head.
Were you to have failed, it was very likely you would end up prone on the ground. Shuriken.
All right, I'm gonna. I guess I'll stab at that guy with my tiny dagger.
All right, let him have it.
I rolled a natural 20.
You move forward and crit the shit on this guy.
So he takes full damage, or no, he takes double damage dice.
Double dice.
Yeah. And for a total of 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Well, he's mad slain. Super dead.
Shuriken pushes Balin out of the way and stabs the goblin in the eyes, killing him.
Did we learn that Balin is only really known as a hero due to Shuriken's actions?
No one believes that Shuriken does anything because he's some elderly guy and no one can thinks that he is any. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Very good.
So you guys have made a cakewalk of that combat.
That was
funny
quite
how
easy.
How that can go. I've had that encounter kill 2 out of 3 people.
Really?
Yeah. I've had it be like real close. Sometimes people just don't roll so well.
Yeah, and my guy is a level 1. Like he only had 10 hit points. Like I would have died from 1 hit or 2 hits probably.
Yeah, we're technically commoners, so we have 1 HP.
Ah.
So yeah, don't stub your toe, you might black out.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah. Are we gonna call it there for the night and come back, or did you want to carry on?
We can do one more little thing.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. So after you've defeated the goblins and inspected the area a little further, now that the threat is gone, you've unveiled a trail hidden behind the thickets on the north side, and this road leads northwest. If you'd like, you can make a survival roll, and you may be able to decipher what left these tracks.
All right, I'm putting up a poll, you guys. It's would you like to make a survival roll? Yes or no? And this is to to examine the tracks. All right, we got 1 vote for yes. Oof. So we are. Let's do it. Examine the trail.
Let's go. Okay. D20 roll.
Ooh.
19. Plus your bonus of 2, giving you a 21. In a CSI-like moment, numbers and angles start to appear around Balin's head as you start to deduce what have made these tracks. You see that there is a number of goblin trails. You figure about half a dozen different sets of boots, and it looks like they have hastily dragged away two medium-sized, approximately human-shaped bodies into the thickets to the north, and they follow a small trail that looks seldom used, but frequently traveled by small creatures.
I get that you have to examine the tracks, but did you have to lay on the ground while you did it? Would you like to pursue the tracks? One sec, I'm getting the poll up, you guys. Whoops, I put peruse. Right, it's the poll is up, you guys. Would you like to follow the tracks? Was it northward into the woods?
Yeah, the trail goes northwest.
We've got some votes for one. It looks like we're following the tracks.
All right.
All right.
You steer your oxen off the road and tie them up in a hidden area and begin to follow the tracks north. You're traveling for about 10 minutes. The density of the path varies. At some points, it's more light. Other parts, you have to hack apart some thick bristles to be able to proceed. Give me a quick perception check.
Do you want me to do that?
I can roll it.
Yeah, you.
As you're scooting along, you see hidden in the grass is a hidden snare. And one misstep would have set it off, left you hanging from a tree about 10 feet off the ground.
Oof. That's lucky. Don't like getting turned upside down this early in the day. What do you do? What should we give him for options for this? Do you want to like put a suggestion, you guys, of what you would like to do? We got one from CD, time to rescue some fools. I think that's just disregarding the trap entirely. We got hurl the cleric into the trap. I like that. I like that. Pink is disable trap.
Good choice.
We got Aiden hero with Lamau. I mean, Lamau is a 5 intelligence level thing, so I'm gonna just put it in there. Any other suggestions? You guys can like, I think you can just avoid the trap, can't you? Like you could, or do you have to disable it?
You don't have to disable it. You can walk around it.
All right.
You can ignore it, disable it, set it off intentionally, put your cleric into it.
We got a sidestep. All right, I'm starting the poll up. Boom. Here's your choices. What do you do with the trap? Hurl the cleric into it? Lamau? Poke it with the stick? Or sidestep it? Get your votes in. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's not looking too good for Shuriken these days here.
He's evidently a killing machine.
Man, this old feeble body is really great for setting off all these traps. All right. It looks like we're at a tie. If someone wants to combo break it, the vote is on you. That's a good point, Mousy. That's a good point. And I mean, his head is pointed and sharp, so I mean, it works out. All right. Oh, now we've got 3. What? Oh, boom! Combo broke, and it's over. You're throwing you're hurling the cleric into the trap. I guess roll. Do I roll?
Yeah, give me a strength check or acrobatics roll, whatever is best for you.
Yeah, rolled a 9. I rolled wait, athletics check or dexterity, I mean.
It'd be it's going to be opposed athletics for Balin versus your athletics or acrobatics, whatever's higher for you.
Oh, perfect. I rolled 12.
12. Balin rolls 10 plus 0.
Yes. So you come and try to throw Shuriken in the trap, and Shuriken just pushes you away. What the fuck are you doing? I'm not a fucking piece of wood. Figure it out. I'm gonna just quickly just walk around the trap and continue on.
You carry on down the trail. Another 10 minutes passes. As you take a step forward, Shuriken, you hear a crack as the ground underneath your foot gives way, and you are stepping onto what is basically a 6-foot wide, 10-foot deep pitfall. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Not again. This happens to me every fucking time I go in the woods. This is not fair. I rolled 11 plus. What's my dex? 3. I rolled 14.
14 is enough to jump to the other side without falling down and taking falling damage.
Balin, you might want to watch your step there if you're conscious right now.
Balin is nimble enough to completely avoid the trap without much trouble.
Perfect.
Carrying on further into the briar, you come across a gentle stream, nice babbling brook. And it leads north and to the entrance of a cave that looks like it's somewhat covered by growth. There's a small waterfall leading up cliffside and what looks like a entrance to a cave with a small dry footpath beside that waterfall.
All right, set up. Perfect. What would you like to do, you guys? Put your suggestions in.
You can press P and you go into first person mode. You can line it up a little better.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, that way you're not sliding your angle around from like way deep on the table.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait, how do you move around in first person mode?
Paused.
Oh, crazy. I didn't even know this existed. Okay.
Give me a character view looking at the cave entrance. I put the models actually on the thing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you can see that you got Shuriken here. We got Balin over here. I'm gonna make Balin a little brighter. How about Twitch purple?
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
That's more pink, but it's okay.
That's pink. Okay.
It's fine. It'll remind us that Balin is a lady.
Okay, we got enter cave cleric first. Yeah. We've got throw cleric into waterfall. Yeah. Search for trappy poos. We got what the humble egg said. We got ooh, thanks for the tier gift, Omega.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, it came to grind too. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right, we got 3 suggestions here. Anyone else want to get one in before we put it up to vote? All right. Starting the poll. Obviously, get your votes in 1, 2, or 3. What would you like to do? Enter the cave. Cleric first, of course. Throw the cleric into the waterfall. Search for traps. You know, I figure once Shuriken dies, Balin's just gonna carry around his severed head and like throw it everywhere he goes. All right, we got enter cave cleric first, running in first. We're gonna run this till 1 minute, so get your votes in while you got the chance. I'm just like picturing that this is actually how long it takes Balin to think because he's so unintelligent. It's like, give me like 5 or 10 minutes. All right, closing it up. What do we got? Search for traps. Good choice, good choice. So I guess we'll roll to search.
Okay, searching for traps. Drag our D20 over there. Boop.
Natural
So-
20. Ooh,
Traps
like...
you do not find in the natural sense, but as you're about to step into the river, you hear the voices of two goblins bickering over something. It's hard to tell what it is, but you imagine it's some sort of dice game. You hear the rattling of 2 bone dice. There's 2 goblins that are hiding behind the thickets, unaware of your approach. What do you do?
What do you do? So throw your suggestions in like usual. What do you do to deal with the goblins? Playing dice or something? I already know what one suggestion is. Hurl Shuriken's decapitated head at the goblins.
That's a multi-step option.
It's a multi-step, yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Can we see them or just hear them?
You can only hear them at the moment, but you've got a pretty good idea of where they are.
So you can only hear them, but you've got a good idea of where they are. So with an attack on a ranged weapon wouldn't work unless you could see them.
You can get into position to do so, though. You may even get a sneak attack in if your stealth score is high enough.
That's true. All right, I'm going to leave it open for 5-10 more seconds for suggestions here. All right, poll is going up. Your choices are toss the cleric over the bush, blink furiously, attack with ranged weapon, and flip their table. We missed those 2, and sorry about that, you guys.
I wonder if there's some way we can increase stream latency or something like that, or decrease it.
That's a good... I'm going to look into that and see if I can figure it out for the next time. Don't let me forget about that. If I forget.
I'll try.
Okay, this vote is going to be open for 1 minute, so you got 15 seconds. Well, there it is. Are you serious, Shuriken? Wait, no, that's my name. Are you serious? Fuck. Are you serious, Balin? You gonna try this again? You gonna do this to your best friend? You gonna throw him into danger? You know I've got a frail old man body. All right.
All right. Let's see your strength check for tossing your halfling cleric over the briars. Oh!
Oh no. At least let me pull my dagger out.
All right, so you draw your dagger. Balin deftly hurls you over the river and over the briars, and you land on top of 2 goblins who were peacefully enjoying a game of dice, and you get a surprise attack on them. Roll initiative. Balin's initiative is going to be 4 on the dice plus his dex mod.
I rolled 7. Oh no, sorry, 6.
Roll up.
I rolled 6.
Okay. 7 Balin. 6 Shuriken. Goblins are rolling on what?
Rolling on dubs.
They're rolling on 9. So since you get a surprise round, Balin acts first. Let's see how far away this is. 10, 5. Moving and attacking is an option.
Yeah.
The stream is small enough that it won't be considered difficult terrain.
Welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. All right. Does anyone have any suggestions on what they would like to do here? We've got your options are attack. You could run. You could do. Are we currently drunk? That's a good question.
Yeah, but not to the point where you're going to be mechanically stunted.
You're half cut.
Yeah, well said.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. Nice, man. Your crossbow. You gotta take down like black dragons with one shot. Oh, that's not not one shot. Forgive me. All right, suggestions, you guys. Let's hear. Let's have a couple suggestions on what you'd like to do here. Oh, we got a bum rush. I'm liking this.
Nice. That's what I'd vote for.
Yeah. Oh, you've got an attempt to deftly stab the goblin. Excellent. Go for the knees. I'll take that. All right. Let's rock and roll, you guys. Oh, shit. I just missed. All right. It's too bad. We've got Bum Rush, one of the goblins with the rapier. Attempt to deftly stab the goblin without killing our cleric. Or go for the knees. Go for the knees.
I don't really think we need to vote because it's all going to end up in an attack.
Yep. All right. You attack.
Balin rushes through the water and tries to stab his goblin opponent with his rapier. Let's see what he does for his attack roll. 7. What is your bonus? What is your bonus?
My bonus?
No, I was just struggling with D&D Beyond.
Oh, yeah, that's normal. Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't even have his item on. That's okay. I can do this up. So 7, 12 is not enough to hit, unfortunately. The 12 total. So Shuriken goes.
All right. I'm going to I'm not engaged with them yet, am I? Oh, I'm gonna just stab at him.
You're able to move out of their attack radius because they haven't acted this round yet without provoking attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna be being the normal elderly cleric. I'm gonna rush in and attack them with my dagger. Rolling a 21 to hit.
On fire tonight.
I know what's going on right now. Okay, I attack with my dagger, and I roll. I do 5 damage.
5 damage. Which one are you attacking? The pink one or the
pink,
cyan?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the cyan. This pink and purple. And how much damage? 5 damage?
5 damage.
You stick him hard in the torso, and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck?
What I do to you?"
Yeah, he looks badly hurt and extremely surprised. He's gonna scramble to his feet, grab his short sword that's laying on the ground, and try to stab back. Or I'll roll on the dice in the simulator. 9. What's your armor class, Shuriken?
My armor class is 13.
13.
Wait, no, wait. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. My armor class is 15. What the Yeah.
He has 13 to hit, so his scimitar attack misses. This goblin turns and tries to slash at Balin. What is that? 13 on the dice, so that's 17 to hit. Balin's AC is a mighty 13. Goblins do a d6 plus 2 slashing damage. Rolls a
Uh-oh.
1 for 3 damage on Balin.
Balin takes a hit.
Oh, cool. D&D Beyond signed me out. That's fun.
Why? Why?
No problem. Okay, now it's not letting me sign in. That's fun. I can remember 3 damage. I'll just make a mark here.
Yeah, you had 15 total, so you're down to 12.
Balin is up next.
Okay, Balin, what do you do? What do you do? Put in a suggestion. Would you like to attack them? Or what else can they do right now? What actions does he have?
You can attack, disengage, move. I posted a link a little earlier. Let me grab it again.
Okay, we got a stab attack. We've got...
For your basic actions in combat, please see the link in chat.
Attack with rapier, stab them. And it sounds like we just want to yeet the cleric. Go for the yam bag. I'm just gonna put attack because everyone wants to attack. Let's do it.
Yeah, nice.
Don't even need to run a poll this time. I do like the yam bag though. Attack their yam bag.
No pull. We're just attacking.
No poll. Just attack. It sounds like we
Rolling
got.
to attack.
That's too late now.
I hadn't rolled yet. I caught it before I landed.
I was gonna put. He has an arrow, but just roll it. Just roll it.
4. It's a miss. Sorry, chat.
You miss. That's too bad. All right, what do we got? I keep forgetting to keep this battle music
Shuriken.
going. All right, I'm going to stab again. Oh, wait, I got spells. I should bust those out. I'm gonna cast Bless on. Oh no, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Balin,
All right.
and I heal him for 3 hit points, bringing him back to full.
What healing word do you say?
I say, bibbity bobbity boop. Your cuts are not gonna scoot.
Balin is feeling healed by your healing words. So I finally got back into Beyond here.
Perfect. Hey, welcome, Uncle.
What's up? All right. So you heal Balin. The goblins act. The first goblin is going to try to attack Shuriken.
Not like this. Wait, I got a sound effect for that shit.
He rolls another 13 to hit.
He misses.
Being unable to safely escape the area, he's going to stay and fight.
Hi,
This
Mark.
guy, Purple Goblin's going to try to stab Balin. With a 12 on the dice, bringing his total to 16 to hit.
Oof. Balin's taking some hits tonight.
There's my d6 there. Ah, good. Okay, only 4 damage.
Another hearty stab.
Balin, let's get some damage going.
Come on, Balin. What are you gonna do, Balin? What do you want to do? Do you attack again? Do you any other actions you'd like to enact here? Tonight on Cleric and the Meat Shield, Balin gets pricked and then gets drunk. Shoot, arrow, and run back. We got one of those from Teffy here.
Be advised that retreating from combat at this point and attacking will incur an attack of opportunity without taking the disengage action.
So yeah, that's an important thing to remember, you guys. Once you've begun fighting, you can't disengage unless you're willing to allow them to have an extra attack on you.
Unless you spend the action to disengage, in which case you're all good.
Yep. We got just stab him. Open secret finger compartment. I like that one. What's inside there? Inside of the secret finger compartment? All right, it's up for voting.
Bath salts.
Bath salts.
That's cat.
Yeah.
I didn't know you played D&D before there, Uncle.
Yeah, bath salts is a historic, ancient powder of mystic origin, and the reason people freak out on it is because they're in the nether realm, mentally or something. All right, just stab him wins.
Nice.
We've got to just stab him, so.
Maybe we can give advantage to votes that get like 100% or something like that.
I'd do that, yeah, I'd do that.
14 on the dice. That means you land an attack. Being that this is you are flanking, or he is flanked by another creature, you get a sneak attack on your damage bonus with your damage roll. Let's see what you get. 4 plus your dex mod.
Nice.
So that's going to be a total of 7 damage, which is enough to slay the purple goblin. Well done.
Tricky,
First
guys.
kill, Balin.
Woo! That's a first of many,
Freaking.
right? I'm going to make a little kissy face at the other goblin, and then I'm gonna make a smoochy boochy face, and then I'm gonna strike out with my tiny sticking dagger.
Nice.
Rolling a 2. I miss.
Unfortunately, not enough. Pierce the goblin's armor.
Should use my strong hand.
The goblin tries to counterattack. Rolls a 7 for a total of 11 to hit, missing. Shuriken. Bringing us to Balin.
Wait, did I? Oh, they missed. Okay, perfect. What would you like to do, Balin? Stab again? Anything different? If you want to do anything other than stab, let me know right now. And if I don't get a response, it's stab again. Kill Frodo.
Yeah, don't be afraid to suggest stuff before the turn occurs.
Yeah, you
just
guys
shout
can.
it out.
You can just suggest it, yeah, and we'll throw it in there. All right. Always stab.
Always stab.
Let's do it.
Well, we'll make that one of his ideals after this.
Yeah.
Rolling to hit.
ABS. Always be stabbing.
16 on the dice. Enough to pierce the armor of the goblin. With sneak attack, dealing a mighty 12 points of damage. Rendering that goblin super dead.
Perfect. Well, Balin, it looks like you've earned yourself a nice drinking poo then, haven't you there?
Nice. And all that you hear is the babbling of the brook outside of the cave entrance. Some wildlife and what sounds like monstrous growling coming from the cave.
Oh wait, I got something for this. Of course it's like... I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Sounds bestial, snarling and loud, echoing throughout the cavern. But I think that's a good place to call it tonight.
Sounds good.
Let us know what you thought. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, how did you like this? It was definitely something different. For us, it was fun.
Constructive criticism is definitely welcome.
As always, hop in the Discord if you guys aren't already there. We'll happy to hear your suggestions and see if we can integrate them. As always, I mean, I thank you guys so much for joining us on our first stream, and big thanks to Chewy from Mex on Deck for hosting us, and all you guys out there for giving us those little, those subscriptions and gifting subscriptions. All really appreciated them. You guys
Huge.
supporting us. Yeah.
Very inspiring. Definitely makes us want to come back next week. Do you
Yeah.
want to do the Boomin?
Oh yeah, so the winner of the Boomin. I was thinking, I thought CD on this one. He had some early suggestions.
I think he had
But-
2 really good ones that we went for, so I would not be opposed to that.
Yeah. Okay, it is CD1 won this, and I'll probably have another giveaway ready next week to you guys. So if you miss out on this one, come back next week with get some suggestions ready, and you could win it for sure.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
you will win it. You got to bring
You
that
will.
positive attitude.
Yes, thank you, Grind. Yeah, and yeah, thanks you guys, and hope you guys have a fantastic week.
Yeah, join the Discord. Give us your
Join
suggestions.
the Discord. Yeah. And yeah. All right. Bye guys.
Night, everybody.